expect to grow? How can you expect to elevate if you're just doing the same exact thing that you were doing last year? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and I film vlogs and lifestyle content here on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and do not forget to hit the bell so that you know every time I post a video, because it's definitely lit on this side of YouTube, period. Let's hop right into today's content. Everybody grab your cocktails, grab your mocktails, grab a snack, grab a blanket, and get cozy, because this video is going to be a chill and kickback type of video. As you can probably tell by the title, today we're going to be talking about 3 things that you can do in order to elevate your 2024 experience, or really any new year or any new phase of your life. If you feel like you just want change stepping into this new year, or if you just feel like you want change or personal development or growth stepping into this new year, then this is a video for you. Before we hop into everything, I just want everybody to know that these are my 3 tips based off of what I have experienced like in year 2023 and also before that. This is just based off of my experience. I'm not a life coach. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life. These are just like my suggestions based off of what I have experienced this year and like the previous years as well. This is also an open and honest conversation like between me and my audience. So if you guys have anything that you want to add, anything that you want to say, please feel free to drop that in the comment section down below, and let's have a conversation about it, because y'all know I love me a good conversation. Y'all know I love to talk, baby. But let's hop right into it. Let's get started with the 3 things that you can do in order to elevate yourself and your life and your mindset stepping into 2024. The first thing that you can do in order to elevate your life stepping into 2024 is to write. And I know like that sounds like nothing, but writing has definitely helped me a lot this year and also the previous years. Not only is writing like a form of like creative expression, but it is also a form of reflection. Reflection is super important because it's very important for people to analyze how they feel about certain situations before trying to move on from them. And it's very important for us to be on the same page with ourselves so that we are then on the same page with other people as well. I've always been very into writing. I kind of took a break from it, like creative writing, but in terms of like self-evaluation, like that type of writing, I definitely just like hop back into it this year, and I definitely feel like it has helped me in so many different ways. Not only do I feel like I'm on the same page with myself, I also really feel like closer to God. I know y'all are probably like, how the heck does writing, like what does that have to do with getting closer to God? And I feel like in terms of like praying, like I always would pray. Like growing up, my family was not like heavily into the church, but I still always would like pray, and you know, I would talk to God all of the time. But like I feel like I slowed up a lot and I stopped praying as much as I really wanted to, and I feel like the root cause of that was just like being so young and so naive that I just didn't like know what to speak about like with God. Like I didn't know what to talk about. I just started using this book, and I'm gonna share that with you guys in a second, but I just started using like this book that has journal prompts that kind of allow me to like get a conversation going with myself, and also like get a conversation going with God as well. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. This book is by the Boston-based company Phenomenally Present, and this is a 90-day self-discovery journal, and I don't think that this is available for purchase anymore because they did go through a rebrand, but this book has been helping me so much. So like it has little prompts at the top. I'm gonna read the one that I'm gonna be doing tonight. It says embarrassment. What is an embarrassing memory that I have? Why is it embarrassing? Another one says annoyance. What annoys me that others do? How does this reflect a part of myself? And then another one says traits. What do I think my worst trait is and why? In what ways can this trait bring positivity into my life? So it's just like little journal prompts to really like get you going and really get you thinking about, you know, know, reflecting. It really gets you to reflecting on what you have truly been through. And I definitely would say writing has been helping me so much. Like, I sit down, I kid you not, I look forward to this every day. I sit down at night, and before I go to bed, I make sure I do one journal entry, and then like I just have an open discussion with myself, and then I pray about everything that I wrote about and everything that I spoke about. And that has been elevating me in ways that like I cannot even describe. Like, my relationship with God has like become so strong and unbreakable and so meaningful, and like I'm just so grateful for like writing, because it really just allows me to reflect in the most healthy way possible. And if you're not a writer, if you're like, girl, I don't want to write, my hand be cramping up, because I know y'all love to make excuses. But if you're not a writer, you can definitely open up the Notes app and type on the Notes app. You want to text everybody all day, you can text a note as well. If you don't want to text and you don't want to write, you can also utilize like voice memos, or like if you have a camera, recording yourself talking like to the camera and then playing it back for yourself and then reflecting like with that. Like, that is something that could be helpful as well. So there's different ways to reflect. A lot of people reflect in different ways, but this is just one way that has been helping me. And like, writing has just been that girl for me. It really has been doing it for me, and it has been allowing me to elevate in so many great ways, and I'm so grateful for that. I also want to talk about the importance of reflecting. I think it is very important for us to know how we truly feel, like deep down, about, you know, the challenges that we go through, the obstacles that we go through, and even the amazing times in our life that we go through. There are so many people that are not in tune with themselves, and that's because they don't reflect. They try to live their lives thinking that, you know, they're just gonna sweep everything underneath the rug without really analyzing how they truly feel about a certain situation, whether it's a tragedy or whether it's something amazing that happens to them. Your feelings are valid, and it is okay for you to process your feelings about a certain situation. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't matter if you are a woman, if you are a man, if you are a boy, if you are a girl, if you are a person, like whatever you identify as, like your feelings are valid, point blank, period. And I think it's very important for people to start exercising the right to reflect, because you have the right to reflect, and you have the right to keep it private if you want to keep it private. If you want to reflect with other people, that's awesome. But what I find to be the most helpful for me is just reflecting with self and really just allowing myself to process my feelings on my own timing, and also in a way that makes the most sense for me and to me. We got deep with that first one, y'all, but let's go into number 2. The second thing that you can do in order to elevate your life stepping into 2024 is being honest. I feel like this one is like super important, because not only do I mean like don't lie to people, but also I mean don't lie to yourself. Don't be out here doing things that you don't want to do. Don't be out here following through with plans even though you've had a change of heart. Don't be out here spending money that you once said that you were gonna save. Don't be out here saying that you're comfortable with something, or telling somebody that you're comfortable with something and then deep down you are not. Just be honest with yourself so that you are able to be honest with the people that are around you. Once you're honest with yourself, it's like nothing for you to be honest with the people that are around you. One of my biggest lessons for 2023 is like, people will really sugarcoat and just say anything or like do anything just for something in return, or just for like the validation of other people. So it's very important like for you to be honest with yourself. If this is not something that you don't want to do, like just be honest with yourself about that. Or if like your intentions have changed, like when you're involved with somebody, or like when you're doing something specific in your life, just voice that. You have to be honest with yourself first though. That's where it all starts. It could be something as small as like, I put this outfit on this morning, but you know, I was feeling it this morning and I'm not really feeling it now. Just being honest with yourself, like maybe I need to change. I'm uncomfortable. Like maybe I need to take a break from this friend. Maybe I need to try another route. Maybe I need to try something different. This one is really important to me as well, because I feel like, you know, as I was growing up, a lot of people always like tried to like guide me in a certain direction, or try to tell me what to do, like with my career or with my life, etc., etc. But I had to be honest with myself, and I was like, I do not want to do nothing that these people are trying to tell me to do. Like, so it all starts like from within yourself. Just be honest with yourself so that you are able to be honest with your friends, your romantic partners, your family. Like, that's super important. Just be honest with yourself. And being honest with yourself like is like the starting point to being honest with other people. If you're not honest with yourself, then of course it's going to be hard for you to be honest with other people and let them know how you truly feel. A lot of us like to sugarcoat our feelings. A lot of us like to lie to make people feel better, or lie to try to make a situation work out that just is not gonna work out. So just be honest with yourself moving forward. If you know that you're in an unhealthy place, be honest with yourself about that unhealthy place. If you know that you're surrounded by unhealthy people, be honest with yourself about like those unhealthy people that may be in your life. If you know that like you have outgrown a certain place or outgrown a certain situation in your life, be honest with yourself about that and say, maybe it's time for me to change. Maybe it's time for me to do something different. Honesty is really what's gonna take you like mad far, and it's really gonna help you like with your decision making as well. Sometimes when we're indecisive, like, or we just have a hard time like trying to figure out like what we want to do in regards to a situation, that's just because like we have trouble being honest with ourselves. But once you really practice like being honest with yourself, starting with the little things, like that's when like you can really take off and you can really elevate in life. The last thing that you can do to elevate your life stepping into 2023 is to do something new. And I know this sounds pretty self-explanatory, but like have fun, like do something new. How can you expect to grow? How can you expect to elevate if you're just doing the same exact thing that you were doing last year? Or if you were doing the same exact thing that you do every day. Like say you wake up and you have the same routine over and over and over and over and over again. Switch it up, do something new, make a new friend, tell somebody that you're really interested in them. Like DM that person, say, girl, I love your hair, I love your makeup, we should hang out. Don't sound too thirsty with it, but you know, do something new. Do something that you would never do, that you would never see yourself doing. Let's make a challenge. Let's say that stepping into 2024, we're gonna do one new thing every month. And it doesn't have to be something huge. It could be like something small. Like, I've always wanted to wear my hair like this, so I'm gonna try that. And that will be the one thing that you do for the month. Or if you want to go big or go home, like say like you really wanted to go ziplining in a foreign country, like okay, so for the month of March, that's gonna be that one thing that like I'm gonna do that I have never done before. This is gonna allow you to grow in ways that you could never imagine. Like doing new things and doing things that you know you wouldn't normally do, or doing things that scare you, like will really allow you to grow, and it will push you to be like a beautiful person. Like all you have to do is one new thing a month, one new hairstyle, one new outfit, one new thing that you just don't do normally, and I swear it will allow you to grow like so much. Trust me. But all right guys, I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet. I hope that these 3 tips help you. Let me know if you have any more tips in the comment section down below, because I would love some pointers on elevating my life stepping into 2024 as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you utilize the comment section to really tell me how you feel about these points, or maybe bring up some other points, because I would love to hear from y'all. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get